Stalkers. It just doesn't work. It's unfortunate. Whatever.
4-gate hits before battle cruisers come out too.
Well, that's true as well, and good luck holding a 4-gate with 1 barracks, vanilla marine, and some bunkers. It just doesn't work, unfortunately, but there you go. I bring you Liquid TLO. He is in the red trunks, and he is playing Terran to the east of this particular map, and in close air position. We've got the one and only SCi3 from Team Alternate Attacks. He is in the yellow trunks playing Protoss to the north.
And TLO is going to be quite happy about these positions, really, because he's going to be able to drop all the time. And the thing is, though, that when he goes for this kind of style, it's a very open map in the center as well. So if we just imagine that he didn't lose 6 Marauders, he didn't lose the Medivac and so on by misrally, the open area in the middle of Shadow Temple is very, very easy to flank. Which means a single Colossus moving out is going to get picked off ever so easily by these Marauders, and that's going to really be beneficial for him. And at the same time, as a Protoss player pushes out, you can easily drop into his main base here, and it's going to really push the multitasking mechanics of SCi3 in this game, if that's what TLO wants to do here.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, he was going for a big Marauder drop in the first game, but it was intercepted, and it's really hard to intercept a drop in close air on this map. It pretty much can't be done. And you can look and see, you've got all of this area right here where you could potentially drop. This area right here is very, very common for drop locations. And of course, that means Protoss players like to put a pylon there, but of course that means that pylon is snipeable. So there are things to consider in that regard. And we'll see what TLO decides to do. He opens up nice and standard right here. Barracks on 13, followed by, Barracks on 12, followed by the Refinery on 13. A little bit of harassment right here. It's infuriating. I hate that. I actually hate Protoss players because of that.
Yeah, it can get annoying sometimes.
It is. It's incredibly irritating.
I think, though, that TLO lost an advantage, though, because of that first game. I think that first game, because this is TLO's new style, right? It's new, which means not many people know how to react to it as of yet.
Yeah.
And now SCi3's had the chance to kind of look at it and be like, okay, you went for a very fast third base that game. And that automatically means he'll kind of scout for it in this game anyway.
Yeah.
With an observer, which means he's going to lose that natural advantage of the surprise element, which is not going to play in his favor here. So SCi3 is going to have a better understanding of how TLO plays just from that beginning game. And I don't think that TLO is going to change it up either. I think he's going to go for one Marauder again, then the Reaper. And Reaper, again, on this map is very easy to get in. And look at that pylon placement already from SCi3, kind of expecting a Reaper now as well. Just
always expect the Reaper. And look at that pylon at the back, expecting a drop. It's as simple as that. It's nicely spread out there, and of course that does mean it's sniperable with drops, but that is a 1 barracks expand right there by TLO. And SCi3 is not exactly known for 4-gating or getting hyper-aggressive early on in the game, and he has taken the second assimilator, so we could of course be seeing a sentry-based expansion right here from him, but you never know just yet.
I mean, he can go for a sentry-based expansion, or he can go for tech. He can throw down a Twilight Cancel, and he can go Blink Stalkers. They're going to be pretty good against his fast expand style as well. And he is building a second Stalker too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did go Blink Stalkers. He's a big fan of Blink Stalkers, to be honest. He loves them in every single matchup. And 1, 2 gateways go down. He may go 3-gate Expo as a possibility too. We'll have to see what he does decide to do. He does have the double gas though, and with that second sentry, second Stalker. Sorry, I think that he's going to go Twilight Cancel.
That's certainly a possibility. At this stage, it's really hard to say. I suppose we're about to find out very, very quickly. He's going to pop a sentry out because hey, why not? His gas is getting to the point where he can build a Twilight Council. In the meantime, we do have this push out into the middle of the map, and there is a Reaper in that force. So, as you said, identical force composition to last time. He's going to put down that barracks as well, so things are looking quite rosy for TLO at the moment. What I'd like to see from TLO, particularly in this narrow choke, is some bunkers, because really, bunkers are just such a great investment. They really are. Bunkers could have helped him last game. They really could have. They would have prevented a lot of those units from dying so quickly. They would have given them the time to get those Vikings out and actually deal with those Colossus. Something to consider. TLO spots the expansion timing this time around, so that's a mistake that he, of course, is not going to make twice.
Yeah, he sees that it is a 3-gate Expo. So SCi3 is opening up with 3 gates. Because on this map, it can be a little bit dangerous, because it's kind of small, to be honest. Despite it being a 4-player map, distances between natural to natural are relatively small.
Yeah, not big at all.
And look at this, though. An aggressive pylon's been placed down here from SCi3.
That's an interesting aggressive pylon, because it's across the other side of the map. And it does give him some flanking opportunities, I suppose.
And he is saving up a lot of chrono boost here, so what are you planning here, SCi3? And a second pylon goes down as well. And I wouldn't be surprised now if he threw down like 2 extra gateways and went for a 5-gate pressure attack. That's pretty cool to do, especially on this kind of small map as well, and to exploit TLO's style, which is this third base. And there goes 2 extra gateways down at the back of Soke's base, and he is going to be looking to go 5-gate. Humongous amount of units pressure into this now. I wouldn't be surprised if he cut probes as well.
He must. He has a Reaper. He can do it, or he can scan, but he can't let himself be open to this again. He is working his way through here, but the only thing that I'm happy about is, one, he's put a bunker down. Good. Secondly, he's not working himself through those rocks too quickly. And yet, while he is building another CC, he must reinforce here, and he must scout. And I really don't like what he's doing with this Reaper at the minute. Why is he not in the base? He hasn't even seen the 2 gates at the back. He doesn't know this is a 3-gate expand. He's only assuming. He has no information right now.
So there goes, well, at least he did go 4 barracks before factory, rather than 3 barracks factory. It's going to mean he's going to have a little bit more units out than usual. Does have an SUV just in front of the bunker to scout any incoming units as well. And Concussive Shells has finished. Stim is about to finish as well, which can be his saving grace here. It's all going to be about how fast can he react to pull off SUVs to help heal this bunker. But at the same time, this is going to be pretty difficult. And does he see that bunker? Oh, he doesn't see the pylon just yet. And in TLO's vision, he's about to be hit by these 5 gateways. And an aggressive pylon right on the gold base, and I don't think he's ready for this.
No, I really don't. He doesn't have enough bunkers down as well. You know, it's, the standard style at the minute for Terran against Protoss at this stage of the game is 3 bunkers. It's not 1. And this is going to be a big problem. You've got this pylon over to the side right here. You've got several reinforcement waves of pylons. Up come those sentries to try and stop it. There are some... Oh, he's managed to get a few in there, but the bunker does not hold. And TLO is collapsing rapidly right here, and he can't reinforce either. Soke just rolled over his natural.
Yeah, that's what happens when somebody knows how you play. He's like, you want to take a third base? That is 400 minerals that you do not have in units, TLO. That is very greedy, good sir.
Yeah.
And then he throws down 5 gateways and comes with a huge wave like this. And there's absolutely nothing he could do there.
That's it. And, you know, that really disappoints me. You know, I very, very, very infrequently criticize players because they're all better than me. But for God's sake, TLO, scout! Please, scout! He had a Reaper. He could have scanned. He had 3 CCs. Yeah. Scout!
Reaper does go in, gets 4 probe kills on the natural, but it's not enough.
Well, that's not going to make any difference. GG, ladies and gentlemen. Second game going to Soke. And sorry, I'm disappointed in TLO. What can I say? You know, I'm a Terran player, and that was embarrassing.
It's tough, man. It's tough. I mean,
I hate criticizing TLO. TLO's the nicest guy in the world, but seriously, scan.
Very passive, defensive, usually player, but he can flip that switch very easily, just like we saw then.
Yeah.
And that's what happens.
Never assume Soke is just going to sit on 2 or 3 bases for